Welcome to the Last Stop Watch channel. I'm Bryant. Today, I'm going to show you a watch that I picked up from AliExpress. This watch has some pretty cool features considering I only paid $25 for it. Now, why would I buy a watch for $25 off of AliExpress? Well, the simple answer is pure curiosity. This mechanical watch has a lot of decent sounding specs for the price of a Casio F91W. So when I saw this, I didn't even hesitate. I just clicked add to cart, I ordered it, it finally arrived, and today I'm going to unbox it, show it off, and talk a little bit about it. So let's go ahead, flip over to the other camera, and get started. So before we get started with the watch, it's time for a wrist check. Today I'm wearing my Casio Duro. Got it on an old NATO strap, and this is just one of those watches that I can wear anywhere without worrying about getting it damaged. Now, this watch has been modified, and if you can see what the modification is, let me know in the description below. All right, with our wrist check out of the way, let's take a look at the watch. Now, the watch in question today is the Ochstin, however you pronounce it, GA62028A. Like I said, this watch was $25 off of AliExpress, and it basically came in an envelope with this box inside. Moving the lid, we have a foam cover there. We have tags for the watch. And I opted for the one on this kind of, I guess, gold NATO strap. Get the cover off here. This is the variant that's black, white lettering. It seems to be fully encased in saran wrap. I'll go ahead and get this off, and I'll be right back. So, specifications on this watch. We have 42 mil across. You have a 22 mil lug width here, strap to match. But the weird thing is this watch is a little over 12 millimeters thick, and I'm not sure why they felt the need to do that. Got our NATO strap on here, which up now so you can see the movement. So the movement is some sort of automatic movement. I've heard people say that it's a Yoda movement. I really don't know. If you have any idea what kind of movement this is, let me know in the comments down below. See on the back here, we've got the company name, model number, water resistance, which we'll get into in just a moment, and the fact that it's a stainless steel watch case with 22 spools. This watch is automatic, as you can see there. Time setting is very freewheeling and not hard at all. Date is a little crunchy. You hear that at all? And the movement is hacking. You can see here I've pulled the crown all the way out and the second stopped. And wind it manually. Look, the dial itself has this pretty cool looking pattern. With the black variant of this, it almost looks like asphalt. The dial itself is actually looks like it's formed plastic with raised lettering that's been painted. date window here. Pretty easy to see. And so are the hands. Before we get finished with the review, I'll give you a Loom Shot so you can see what it looks like in the dark. That's a chunky boy, and I can't figure out why. Like, it looks like there's plenty of room in this watch. Got what they're claiming to be a Hardlex crystal here, and there's only 30 meters of water resistance. Now, I get it, this is supposed to be field/pilot's watch, but 30 meters of resistance is like the bare minimum of water resistance. As a case in point, I had mentioned earlier the Casio F91W. That watch has 30 meters of water resistance. This is one of those watches that even the manufacturer says after you get your hands wet, it's probably a good idea to make sure the back of the watch is dried off as well. All in all, the watch has a nice polished black appearance. Might be a little hard to pick up on camera, but the top of the watch and the lugs have a slight brushing on the top. Bottom is stainless steel. And this NATO strap feels just like every other NATO strap I've ever purchased off of AliExpress. I have a roughly 7.5, 7.25 inch wrist. This thickness here just causes this whole watch, if you can see this, just rise right up the wrist. Now, it doesn't feel bad and it doesn't feel uncomfortable. It's just a lot higher than I'm used to. Like, I could literally stick my pinky finger underneath here, either side. Maybe that's just something with this particular strap. Maybe a different strap would cause it to lay down flatter. Let's go ahead and get that Loom Shot in, and I'll be right back. So as you can see from the Loom Shot, the dial has no loom on it whatsoever. The only thing you're going to be able to see are the minute and second hands. Again, I'm not sure what kind of movement is in this watch. I've heard some folks say that it is a Miyota movement. So if you know what kind of movement is in this watch, please let me know in the comments down below. So would I recommend this watch? Well, that depends. Are you looking for a watch that you can wear on a day-to-day basis and treat it like a Casio F91W? In that case, yeah, sure. It doesn't seem that bad to me. I'm going to put it in my rotation and wear it around for a couple days and see how it feels and fits. It is thick. It's honestly much thicker than it needs to be. Looking at the watch with my wife, who was looking at making a custom strap for it, she agreed with me and she said, it's just way too thick. It looks like they could have just used a different back on the watch and shaved a millimeter or two off. Let me know in the comments what you think about this watch. Is it something that you would buy, or is this something you would just say, no, hard pass? I will have a link in the description for this watch in case you want to pick it up yourself. The link is non-affiliate, and it's just the same link that I used to purchase the watch. So overall, I think that the Ochstin GA62028A is a pretty decent looking watch. It'll get you by in a pinch. You don't have to worry about damaging it, and you can definitely see what time it is. So let me know what you think of this watch in the comments down below. As always, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as I have making it. My name is Bryant. This is the Last Stop Watch channel. Have a good day.